So what are my thoughts on Nas's album Magic? What's going on, ladies and gents in Cyberland? Coming back to you with another album from Nas, and following up from King's Disease 2. Magic. Good title for an album, because the way this album came out, the way I listened to it, it damn sure felt like it was magic being made. So, Nas had mentioned that he was working on King's Disease 3, but it wasn't ready. So, for the time being, he was giving the fans something to listen to until that album was done, and that was this. And I gotta say, that's a pretty ballsy move to do, because sometimes when an artist does that, we sometimes would think, oh, it's just gonna be like some throwaways or something. And it wasn't. The album is great from top to bottom. Not one track I did not like. Production was lovely. I love the music as much as King's Disease 2. I felt this album is also better than King's Disease. It's just a good album. It kind of has a mixture of him reflecting on things at his age now, but also still talking about things that happen on the street. So it was kind of interesting to hear that. Didn't feel like there was any filler. Didn't feel like the tracks were forced. They flowed very well together. My only gripe with the album was it was only 9 tracks. 2 more than Nasir, but at least the difference between this and Nasir was the production was nice. The production worked. The way the tracks flowed together worked. It didn't feel like production for production for an artist that it doesn't work with, you know. And unfortunately, that's how Nasir came off. I would say, you know, this is an album you can just listen to when you get a chance. Listen to it after you listen to King's Disease 1 and 2. I mean, it doesn't fit with that process, but it's a good album nonetheless. And the album didn't hit with a lot of people, not because it's bad, it's just Nas just threw it out there. It wasn't like there wasn't very much promotion for it. It was just kind of like, there you go, coming out tomorrow. Like, it wasn't like people had time to get ready for it. It was just like, shoo, that'll be out tomorrow. And people are like, whoa, wait, what? We just got King's Disease 2. What's going on here, man? And that's kind of how the release of the album went. But nothing was wrong with it, at least from my view of it. Really enjoyed it. My rating for the album, I give it a 9 out of 10 yes sirs. I would have given it even higher than that. It just didn't have enough tracks. That's the only thing that kept me from giving it a better score. But a good album nonetheless. My top 5 tracks: Speechless, Wave Gods, Meet Joe Black, The Truth, and 4016 Building. Honestly, too, when I first heard Speechless, I got nervous. I was like, And then when the music kicked in and stuff, overall, I was just like, oh, okay. And then after that, it was just like, sky was the limit with going through the album at that point. But yeah, a good album nonetheless. And very, very straightforward. Has something for everybody, I would think. Like, I felt it had something for the youngsters, but also still had a lot of information, things to feed off of for the older folks too. So, with that being said, cue the music.
get my weight up. Try to get all my watches in order. Get my safe up. Get great.
I'm 21 years past the 27 club. It's like I went back into my past and then I sped it up. Robert Johnson, Winehouse, and Morrison found what heaven was. Heaven on earth, this shit is magic with no fairy dust. Home of the gully gangster, the gruesome and the scary stuff. I told my brother, drunk, fuck them, they gon' go through hell with us. They don't have a history in the streets that compare with us. Hood niggas, they wanna be us. Thugs in the St. Regis, only thing undefeated is time. The second is the internet, number 3 is this rhyme. Before security, my dog had to sneak in the 9. God must be on my side, I had to eat and provide. My winning streak is divine. I told Thun, leave the streets shit behind. Don't let them hype you with slow run beats.